Look! It's a llama! And here's another one.
And
another one. And there are 3 more. If you have ever been to Corsica before, you may recognize this setting. We are at Riva Bella Naturist Resort, and this is probably the only naturist resort in the world where they have llamas. And the cool thing is that these llamas are not just here for my entertainment, although I do find them really entertaining. What's up, buddy? But actually they eat a lot of the shrubs from the ground, which actually reduces the chance of wildfires. So if you don't want to, if you're afraid of wildfires, you may want to get a llama. Are you afraid of wildfires?
Me? Or
yeah,
the llama?
You.
No, I'm not, because I'm surrounded by llamas.
But I want a llama. Let's take a llama. And llamas are not the only animals they have here at Riva Bella. Look at this big fella. Hi there. Say something to the camera. It's really tempting to make a really bad naturist joke at the moment, but I will leave that for another day. In fact, we are about to go out anyway.
There is this great guy called Valentin, and he works at the reception here at Riva Bella, and he's a nature lover, and he also wrote a great guide about the area. It includes a lot of information about villages, natural pools. We asked him about some great places in the area of the beaten track and maybe a place where we could skinny dip. So he gave us a lot of information. So yeah, let's go.
Maybe we should stop filming through our front window. What do you think?
Or you can just clean our front window.
A couple of days ago we had a bit of a muddy rain, and since then the view through our window is not anymore what it used to be.
Hi. Oh, they have doggies. Hi.
It's really cool how as soon as you leave the coast of Corsica, you immediately end up in the mountains. And it's also a bit more chilly here at the coast.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's still nice.
But here's the thing with tourism in Corsica. Corsica is a very popular place to visit, but most of the tourists seem to stay at more or less the same places. A couple of days ago we went to Bonifacio, a city at the coast, and we wanted to film there, but when we arrived we turned around because there were so many people. And now we're at this small town called Poggio di Naza. It's a population of about 200 people. And it's completely different. And there's a magnificent view here. Look at this. I'm not sure if you will be able to see this on video, but you can actually see the sea. And she's about 200 kilometers away. I think if we had binoculars, we could probably see Riva Bella from here.
Winter is really coming. This is so typical winter.
There's running water in Poggio di Naza.
It works.
This here appears to be the main square. It's kind of small, like the village, but it does have everything a main square should have. There's a church, there's a town hall, there's a clock tower, there's apparently even a bar, or at least there are chairs, but I can't really find where the bar is.
And normally he's pretty good at finding the bar.
And they have a monument for people who died during the First World War. And here you can really see that this is a really small town with only a few inhabitants. Because if you look at the names, they pretty much all have the same last name. There's Casanova, there's Chiari, Santoni. And I even have a fun fact about this town. If you look at the houses, they're all built in a certain way that everybody in town benefits from the best view and the most amount of light. I'm not making this up, I actually read it on a sign. The The club tower is also a lot louder than you would expect in such a small village. But maybe that's because of the mountains. I wonder if I could live in a town like this. On one hand, it feels very chill, very relaxed. There are amazing views of the sea and the mountains. But on the other hand, I couldn't see any shops. I haven't found the bar yet, although there must be a bar.
There must be a bar.
And we've been here about 20 minutes and we get the feeling that we've seen pretty much the whole town.
And also I think it's becoming cold here in winter, so that's also something you don't like.
But on one hand, you can ski in the morning and then you can go to the beach in the afternoon.
Yes, no, that's also true.
But we're not going back to the beach yet.
No.
Let's find another place on our map. Another reason why I may not want to live in this region are the roads. It takes forever to get somewhere. Our next stop is literally just around the corner, but still the GPS says that it's gonna be at least half an hour. And given the condition of the roads, I guess that it might be even longer.
And around the corner, I think we already passed like 50 corners or something. But it's beautiful. The ride is beautiful.
It's very picturesque.
Yes.
But not if you have to go do shopping or
No.
if you're in a hurry.
Hi. Oh. No. Allez, hop.
There's traffic jam.
Sorry guys, we're disturbing you.
If this is the parking place of a tourist attraction, you know that you are quite off the beaten track. Nevertheless, this place is said to be really beautiful, so I'm curious. Apparently this is the part where we have to cross the river. Do we think we can make it without getting wet feet?
No!
But it's starting to rain anyway, so we will get wet feet eventually.
Doesn't matter. No wet feet! I will get wet feet for sure. Let's see how it goes. All right. No wet feet, but a lot of thorns. Okay.
Maybe we have been spending a bit too much time at naturist resorts lately, because this is not such a hard hike, but still I'm sweating like a pig. And an advantage of being in off the grid, off the beaten track places is that there are not too many people who can laugh with what you are wearing.
Me?
There's a hole
Where?
in your skirt.
What?
It's a little one.
Where? Oh shit! What is that? Oh my god!
It's probably a souvenir from the hike. There is kind of a mysterious feeling in this forest. It's probably because of the weather, because it's so grey. It feels like it's half dark, and there are absolutely no other people. We haven't encountered a single other person yet, and yeah, it's kind of strange. It's so quiet. There's no wind. There's nothing.
The nature here is just incredible, And I'm just waiting until these guys turn into trolls like they do in the Frozen movie. We're getting closer. We made it!
This is really beautiful. This is why we go on long hikes and why we actually have still a decent condition, because we just want to see beautiful things like this. For the hike I was kind of happy that it's not really sunny and warm, but now I regret it because this is probably the best thing of it all. There are no other people here. We are looking at one of Corsica's highest waterfalls and there's absolutely nobody here. We could skinny dip here if we wanted to, but it's not really, it's just too cold to skinny dip. You want to go skinny dip?
I want to try. I'm gonna try. Yeah. That's skinny dipping.
This is really cool.
Yeah, for you it definitely is way too cold. But even for me, this is yeah, hardcore Iceman stuff. Whew. Oh my god. Ah. Ah. Yeah, no. This is yeah, I'm not hardcore enough.
Well, now we have another reason to come back to Corsica one day. To find a sunny day to come back here and to go skinny dipping. It seems like even without swimming we might get wet after all. Because it starts raining harder. So I guess it's time to go back to the car. Well, if anything, the rain might probably increase the visibility of our car windows. So we had a,
It's so funny that we need rain for that.
so we had a town where we were basically the only visitors. We had a waterfall where we were absolutely the only visitors. And now there's one more place on our itinerary, and I definitely hope that we will be once again the only visitors. Apparently our last stop is no more. This was one of the hot springs of Corsica, and there's a hot spring tradition here. It's not very old, but people get together in the warm hot water to talk and chill. But it's under construction, so yeah, it won't be for today. And I guess it's time to go back to Riva Bella and see how the weather is there.
Oh.
Look, the llamas are back. We are back at Riva Bella. We visited quite some cool places today, but if I can choose between hanging out with llamas or going to a waterfall, I'm not sure what I would choose. Here in Riva Bella, the weather is still not 100%, it's a bit cloudy, but at least it's not raining. And the weather forecast said that the next days are gonna be much better. And the good news is that we're gonna stay for a couple of days more. So in our next videos, we will show you more of this beautiful resort. We will probably show you more of these llamas as well. Don't eat me.
Here.
So if you don't want to miss that,
You know what to do. Subscribe to our channel, put on your notifications, give us a big fat thumbs up, and we see you in our next one.
bye bye.
Hi there. Say something to the camera.